Oh, it's time to make billions, man. It is time to make billions. Talking about billions, yo, Vimy, what's good, dude? Had any sick loot lately? Beef Depot, a classic. Actually, I sold Axe of the Enforcer the other day. Gotta stock up. Pog, is midnight over? Midnight will never be over. But we all know the real deal is some proper RNG, man. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing too special on Wednesday, and yesterday I was chilling with the girlfriend, but today will be fat loot day. I can feel it too. It's gonna be a good one. Hello, hello, how's it going? Happy Taco/Wine Friday. Fuck yeah, it's gonna be good. What's up, C? Tree stream streak? God damn, he's back. When did the shop and is closed because of armed robbery? Saw the guy get arrested? Armed robbery in 2026? Clowns. Only in the UK, man. Dukebi Cape? 367,000 gold? Easy. Now we're talking. I'm still in bed. You're very early today? Yeah, I left a bit early from work. To be honest, it's a post office too, so it has a lot of cash. You guys are still living in 2011, man. We don't have post office. And we don't use cash. So we don't get armed robbery. Do you get any response from the lack creator? None yet. No. It's not looking good. We have an old population that hate credit cards for zero reason. Fuck them. They'll adapt if they have to. Hello, student. Got back after 3 years of break. Sad that all my 1,000 items left the auctions just to disappear after hours of farming and crafting mogs. But there is some fun to restocking, though. Good to have you back. Is 71 faster better than 70? No, I accidentally leveled this guy. So he went down like a couple percentage in movement speed. I'm going back to Classic. I got overwhelmed with retail, but I'm still going to play retail. Just going to play both again. Yeah, I think I saw you online. I was super busy in a raid yesterday, though. But it was the Hunter, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll get him back, Vimy. I need to set up my crafting tune. It's just so boring. Can't you get 71 blues? Well, you can get... It's going to be tough. You got to farm them yourself. You can make an 80 speed set with midnight greens dropping at level 80. That rolls plus speed. But there's a lot of people sniping those out. If you made a guide about this farm, run speed and all, Not combined. Like, I have a video that's called Why Are People Farming It? Black Fathom Deeps, right? Where I go through all of the reasons why people are farming BFD, how to farm it, and what to look out for. And then I have a separate video on how to build a speed set. You can see that by typing exclamation mark speed set in chat. How fast can you level an alt? I have no clue. I have enough gold to just buy an in-game boost whenever I want the new alt. So yeah, back to running old dungeons and stuff. I don't know if I want to craft things again, but I'm more cautious and prepared mules if I stopped paying for a sub again. Yeah, I just gotta store everything. Just in case you return one day. Freddy, good to see you, dude. Shy in guild chat? Nothing to be shy about. It was literally just me and Plexion. Bum, 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 bum. Goddamn fair. It's still amazing to me how you can be faired by like a level 31 mob when you're level 71. Like, how does it fucking hit? Shouldn't be possible. All of the other spells just miss, but the fair? Nuh-uh. Boom, boom. 80 blue. Wood speed. 100 gold. Needs to have critical strike. But yes, it's you can find some good deals on them. Do we still use the head, shoulder, chest from Beef Every Speed? We do. Still use the Azurite items. Yeah. Ba-da-boom, boom, boom. And I think maybe the midnight items have set stats on them. I think that's what... Ring of Defense? Fuck that. I think that's what we figured out, right? They have set stats on them, so they don't roll like critical strike and mastery, etc. by like random, which makes it worse. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, Flashbang, how's it going, dude? But fun thing, like I wrote in Discord, farming Nomer, I got 4 high-tech super gun in 10 minutes. It's that beginner's luck, man. Tree bark jacket as a blue at least. Did you go from 240 to like 210? No, it didn't fall down that much. I don't remember how much I fell down. I was like 247. Come on. Give me a weapon. Not the staff. It's so bad that I can already easily raid like my main. That's wow. You gotta become a collector or a gold farmer. And that way, you'll have infinite content. Are open world farms like Slate still bugged? Yes. Hey, dude, I'm new to your content. Is there a reason this character is level 70 or just the level you had it when you put your speed set together? What's up, dude? Welcome in. I made the speed set at level 70 because I have like Emerald Dream blue items on him. Like he has a really good old school speed set, making him very fast. So it's intentional, but near impossible to replicate this speed set these days. Like now you want to make a speed set at level 80. You don't want to aim for level 70 anymore. I was thinking about becoming a collector and a gold farmers. And a gold farm. Like, those things usually don't go hand in hand. You're gonna end up making very little gold and end up spending a lot of gold, keeping all the cool shit you get. I just got my druid to 60. Should I level him up to 70/80? 80, yeah. If you plan on making a speed set. Good morning, old. Sad to see my current expansion gold power tanking from professions. Yeah, bound to happen. It always does. I mean, you can still make decent gold. Decent gold doing like herbalism, mining, skinning, especially claw farming, but it's going down. You just wait. In not too long, people are going to be looking for groups to farm fucking dark runes again. Mechagon and all that good stuff. Because I got him a speed set with Asteroid Gear and some Rat of Lich King trinket, but I assume that 19% speed is mediocre. Yeah, like, that's nothing to brag about, yeah, with 19%. You're not supposed to look at the percent speed that you have. That's going to be capped at 49%. But you look at the movement speed percentage, so you need an add-on to tell you that, like Monkey Speed. If you download the add-on Monkey Speed, you can see how fast you move. Because the movement speed that you get from the Azurite gear isn't included in that percentage that you're looking at. It's just a plus speed stat. So the reason why the Azurite gear is so good is that it goes above the cap, the speed cap. And you also yield more movement speed percentage for each slot. I know I didn't post the last one public yet, but how do you get the lock boxes in the rogue farm you were doing? Do you get them from just pickpocket? Yeah, you just pickpocket. Cataclysm mobs. We have to wait until the last season of Midnight. Snores. Good question. How do you get this guardian form? This is not a bear form, a guardian form. This is a toy. This one right here. It's called Pango Plating. You get it by picking up all the treasures in Suleiman, Midnight. Is 5 to 8 sales per day of vanilla transmog decent when I have 1100 items listed? Depends on the average price of them, but that is it should be slightly higher than that. Slightly. Depending on the value. It's not far from where you want to be. But on my realms, I average slightly higher than that. What percent of speed is a good start? Well, movement speed, you want to, as long as you get 200% movement speed, and that's not very difficult to get. Hold on, a work call. How nice. Ah, we back. Boom, boom, boom. How to get some easy Guardian form if you have some tips? Like others than the Mage Tower? Oh, I have no clue. I've never in my life tried to obtain a Druid form. I do have the Fire Cats from doing Firelance, and what else do I have? I have the ones from Emerald Dream, a Dragonflight. But I always use toys to change my appearance. I don't like the Druid forms. After 20 years, I'm tired of them. Yeah, I saw they're adding a lot of decor items too, but sadly, in the patch, sadly, none of them are craftable. I was hoping to make some gold with them, but nah. Polish lady pregnant? There's no Polish ladies at work. Well, maybe the ones that cleans the office in the mornings. I don't know. I haven't asked them. Snow Shadow was good. I just flew outside Silvermoon, and I'm not exaggerated. I saw over 100 Druid flight for multi-boxing, moving like a train doing gathering. What the fuck? God damn, multi-hacker is... I was just doing, yeah, I figured out it was going to happen. I was just being a lazy golfer. Might catch up on enchanting and jewel crafting, since those two things will need when upgrading, switching gear, etc. For now, just have to suck it up, claw farm, and proc Nocturnal Lotus every hour. Ooh, fun, 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 fun. It was 6 people farming the Golden Mane. God damn. Goldmane is a banger now when you one hit. It's more enjoyable to do as a farm. 192 with Bonefish? Yeah, you're getting there. I expect to see a Decor duel. I haven't read up on it, how it works, but I'm going to win against anyone. It's probably going to be just as bad as the... what is the transmog event that WoW made called? Fashion event bullshit. That could have been so cool, but it sucks. Gonzalez, appreciate the follow, man. Hey, what is the best farm at the moment? Probably Claw Farm, man. Yeah, Abyssal Shards or Fragments are good. Trial of Styles, yeah, that's the one. Dude, I remember when I first read about Trial of Styles, I was like, God damn, this is good. Actually did see an increase in sales, I remember, ahead of the event, but then it sucked. Oh, look who it is. All the way from the NA. God damn. Dude, I had no clue you could use Twitch Prime on my stream. Legend. Yo, Craven, appreciate the Prime sub, man. Thank you. Yeah, but like the Trial of Style is so bad because it doesn't matter. You can have no transmog on. It doesn't matter. Like people aren't like actually voting on the best theme, the transmog, etc. Not enough, so they can't be bothered to work. Snores. What is Trial of Style? It's like a transmog event in WoW. Hype train on the way. I got 10 trinkets. You need better trinkets, man. Your gear sucks. And Blister, they know that. Yo, Pagan, what's up, dude? I'm sure your tunes will be the best dressed and always win. Yes, that is very true. Pagan is back at it. My man. Appreciate it, dude. The one and only. So what do you think? After all entry Midnight Rush, people would go back to housing. Is market now more alive? I haven't tried any player housing thingies since like the first week of midnight. I had a bunch of stuff ready that I made and put on the auction house, sold it all now, but I haven't done it since. Sometimes they vote. Well, I was pissed because I had the best transmog many times, and there was people with no transmog at all, and they didn't vote on me. Like, fuck this. Yo, Kate, good morning. How's it going? I haven't been in a while since last September. Just came back to WoW yesterday. They always come back. Nice. Good morning. Air videos. What's up, dude? Do you try Mythic BOE farming? I haven't done it. No. I haven't done that for a couple of expansions, really. I think it sucks. Well, that's not... We did it just to try it out in War Within. Because everyone wanted me to try it out, but I haven't done it properly for many expansion. I think it's really boring. I tried open world farming in Duskwood and it still seems like the open world bug is going on. It is. Fucking, my back is killing me. I was at the doctor's and I have, I'm not sure, what is it called? I'm not sure what the English word for it is. Gotta chat GPT that. Yes, come on, ChatGPT. What is it called in English? Sciatic nerve. Yeah, I like my back, dude. I'm getting old. I have a my sciatic nerve is fucked. When I'm gonna retire? Well, I have to soon. You're just old. Get over it. It's pretty much it. Pull-ups? Not yet. It's because of the snooze. So it's not the worst, but like if I stand straight for too long or if I sit in a chair for too long, I gotta get up and move. Painful as fuck. Has been playing WoW too much? No. It was after skiing and then like my back started to hurt a little bit. Didn't think much of it. Kept on going after falling a couple of times, thinking I'm still 18. And then I like this sciatic nerve is like a pinched or whatever you want to call it. Get a couch television set up like me. Hey, Stan, any plans on open world farming old content? Yeah, I need to do a lot of that. Oh, you fell skiing? Oh, you do all the time. It's half the fun. Sciatic nerve pain is horrendous. I know I've had sciatica for 4 years? What the fuck? Well, hopefully this is gonna... My doctor told me that I can't lift anything or sit still for too long for 4 to 6 weeks. And then I should hopefully be good. Good that is leg day. Did you get some devil's lettuce? I didn't. Would that help? I found a memory foam pillar or donut ring helps when sitting. Dude, I'm not that old. I can't use a fucking donut when I sit. I mean, that happens in your late 30s? I'm not in my late 30s, man. What are you talking about? It helps me with everything. Boom, 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 boom. Glasses, grey hair, and back pains. When was the last time you got a rich purple pattern? I don't remember. It was last year at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the donut pillow. Can you one-shot islands on a 90? They fucked up islands. Snores. You no longer get Azurite from any of the mobs spawning from the event, so it's almost impossible to finish an island. You need to actually loot the stuff off the ground and kill pretty much every mob on the island. It's horrible to farm it now because Blizzard fucked it up. What the hell happened to Midnight Profession prices the last 48 hours? I mean, I think the prices you see now is going to be like the highest prices until Season 2. Sure, there might be small bumps in the price, but like, everyone has their sparks and their crafts, right? I don't see the prices recovering. Just minor spikes, that's it. If somebody resets a market or due to weekly quest requirements. They fell so quickly. It only takes 2 clowns that panics to fuck up the price. They still didn't fix it? No, dude, that's gonna take ages, if ever. I know, like, people like Vimy. Vimy dumped, like, fucking probably 200 million gold worth of materials in the auction house. He couldn't be arsed anymore, so now he's back farming old content. There's no problem with islands. It's working as intended. Bada boom boom boom. And there we go. My man Motley back at it again. Closing in on a full year. Appreciate it, buddy. Once again, thank you, dude. Nice. No, it's fucked on NA as well. Under 1,000 auctions, you gotta stop slacking. Now it's time to do the midnight campaign and hit 90. Oh shit. Where's my ludicrous? There we go. 611k. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm also annoyed when I left WoW. Through hospital, lost my Varets, Glacier, and broken wine bottle, and I cannot recover him. With enough attempts at typing tickets to Blizzard support, you should be able to. They will tell you no, like 11 times until you meet an individual that will actually help you out. Because the thing is, they will tell you it's not possible. Because if, like, the general dude playing the game knew that it was possible, Blizzard would be spammed. And they don't want to use resources on it. But it is possible, 1000%. I just ate a fat pizza, now I'm tired AF. Have a beer, Ramon. Hey, student, what single farming spot would you choose if you were choose if there was only one option while watching a full Star Wars media marathon? That is a good question. Depends on what your objective is. If you ask, like, my choice is going to be very different from most people because I don't need gold. So I would farm something that has a chance at giving me something cool, preferably many cool items, right? But what that will be, probably Sulfarak these days. Of course it will help, Vimy. Hey, student, is the Warwood and speed set still the way to go? It is. It is. And it probably will be until the last season of Midnight. I mean, that was the case in War Within as well. You were using a Dragonflight speed set, such as this one, until the last season of War Within. I've had a ticket response of, no, we cannot help you with this. And then the next day, without even opening another ticket, a GM saw how much I've spent and played and whispered me directly in game. Recover like 600k worth of items lost in the mail. Yeah, like they have the ability to do so. But I also understand why they tell people no. Yeah, because Sulfuric is decent solo. I mean, you have good transmog items, Vanguard, Glorious, Jade, all of that. And then you also have a chance at getting the big kahuna items, you know, Skullflame, Shield, Blade of Hana, Tibu. Yo, Versatile was good, dude. Never lucky. I remember that, Snorris, when you were running Sulfuric non-stop and you didn't get shit. Hey, son, have you heard anything new with Fused Fatality in 1205? No, not besides from the new event, the diving event where you can get it. But nothing besides that. What about old raids from old expansions? What would you farm for the coolest transmog? Old raids? Sunwell. Yeah, same versatile. Knew what was going to happen, just not this quickly in terms of TBC. But now I'm like, I'm doing it, combining old content with midnight farms, while midnight farms are somewhat relevant. But it's only a matter of time until it's collectibles only. Alright. We gotta, at some point, we gotta make a 5-man group and start doing patch 10.17. I need every item. That's gonna take a while. I think my next goal is gonna be running Older Man until I get a super item. Hopefully you're luckier with that. I needed like 1,200 runs, I believe, to get my first super item in Older Man. I suck so much at farming gold. It's not, I mean, farming gold is the easiest thing ever. You need some kind of game knowledge on what to farm. But, like, doing the farms themselves is the easiest thing ever. You got pissed when you got all this say. I also got slightly pissed when somebody bought out all my Island Expedition transmog. Because I knew that it was, well, it was too late at that time. Someone bought it all, and I was like, oh shit, it's a collector. And then Versatile sent that image on Discord with Island Expeditions being fucked, and I tested it myself, and then I got pissed that I sold it all. Because now it's gone up. It will probably keep on going up. Because, like, I can't be arsed to farm Island Expedition with the way that they work right now. Like, even though it's even if it would technically be better due to prices going up, it's just frustrating and annoying to finish an Island Expedition. Boom, boom. I'm not sure how many runs I have left. Sap evolved. Appreciate the follow. Sorry, just joining in. What's wrong with islands? I'm farming them for meta achievement. They're near impossible to finish these days. Because you know when an event spawns and there's like portal spawning or Viking ships coming in to the shore, like those mobs no longer yield Azerite. So it's very tough to finish an island. Hey, Muses, what's up? Oh, you got time for that, don't you? God damn, are you chilling at work? Chilling at work, just playing games? Couldn't be me. No, you would never do that? No. How's it going? Yo, Sid, how's it going? I haven't been able to catch you online for a long time now. Kettle's good to see you, man. I'm doing good. Well, no, I'm not doing good now. Fuck, I have, what was it called? Chat? Sciatic? A fucked up sciatic nerve in the back. Besides from that, I'm doing fucking great. Nothing that a little bit of wine and chocolate won't fix tonight. Sciatica, that's the one. No more snooze, wine, and chocolate during a recovery. That actually helps me recover. Do you have a new Midnight Speed Set guide video out? Not yet, because the one that I have from The War Within is still the speed set you should use right now. It will definitely help. Yeah, I think so too, see? 1000%. Protein shakes, fruit and vegetables. I made a few million gold farming midnight content, but now I'm back to transmog farming and I'm making like 80k in sales. You gotta start somewhere, man. But that doesn't feel good when you know you could have done an hour of claw farming and made more than 80k. Come on. Okay, I guess luck of returner is still on because now I got the Ebony Bone Club. Gotta get the rich purple next, buddy. What do you find for right now? Now I'm doing BFD for collectibles transmog. I don't know if I should start going for bigger items. Got about 1,000 items now, around 2 to 20k. I would. Maybe some patch 10.17 stuff. Some of the bigger valued ones. Bum, bum, bum. What are those? I have a I have a sheet of them in the gold guide at least, but it's items that return to the game in Dragonflight with patch 10.17, and a lot of them are unique appearance and they sell much faster than usual transmog items because there's less people in the that plays the game that have the items because they've been removed since Cataclysm. you remember whereabouts in the gold guide? We'll go look for it. Yeah, it's right before the midnight section in the gold guide, I believe. Or right before the war with fuck, I don't remember what page it is. It's towards the end ish. There's like the page has an image of the spreadsheet. And then you click the image and it will take you to the spreadsheet. 1,000 runs of Stormwind Stockades. Can even get anything good? No. The best item you can get in Stockades would be like a Buccaneer's vest. It's dog shit. Found it? Nice. Well, I have to do it because I'm doing 100 runs of every dungeon in the game. Enjoy. RFC is going to be even more enjoyable. Already done. What happened to doing Old Man until super item? So with that luck, should I go BRD or something? BRD is pretty bad, honestly. Try Sunken Temple, perhaps. Go get a Stealth Blade. A side project. You're doing tacos as well? Taco Friday, it's the best. Oh! Let me see. You get a lot of bullshit from this. Get a vendor all the trash. But I think that might have been... Yeah. That was the last run. Pretty sure. Then I gotta wait 12, 13 minutes. Is there a transmog item you're hoping to get in here? Many. Yeah. There's many decent ones I'm hoping to get. A lot of good green transmog sets, but there's also a bunch of blue items that are more valuable. Let me see. When I do 100 runs of SM, does OG and USM count as different instances? Well, you should run the old Scarlet Monastery, and then you're going to run each wing before you reset. Like, if you do SM Grave, like Library, and then SM Armory, and you reset, you're only going to reset one dungeon. That's cool. Can these returning items drop from 1017? Yeah, items that drop specifically from a mob or a mob type, they still drop as usual. So they're not affected by the loot bug. Is the best cloth farm still over in Suleiman? For some reason, I'm seeing people running 1x5. Yeah, 2x4 is currently fucked because you're switching positions doing cloth farming. So Suleiman is still the play. And in a 5-man, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. No, not that. Let me see if I can sell the 220. I can return to BFT in 14 minutes. I like that Kiwi Farm has the countdown on it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's take a look. I mean, prices are definitely down. Well, let's see if I can get lucky, perhaps. Still get some okay value. Good afternoon from the UK. What's up, David? Melissa, how's it going? Today wasn't your day off. Yesterday was, right? Stealth nerfed cloth drops from Delves? Maybe. I haven't tried that in a while. I only did delve cloth farming for just for a video. It was always worse than the open world, so I haven't done it. It's a lot. I've been following for a long time. I got your books. Keep up the good work. That's really kind of you, buddy. Thanks for that, mate. Is it worth the craft after cloth farming and just sell the cloth raw? I mean, the people that buy your cloth, your raw cloth, are buying it because they have the intentions of using the cloth to profit, right? So, yes, it's worth using it, but that would require a second tune with tailoring with a different build. Otherwise, you're not going to profit. So most people just sell the cloth after farming it. And then you would sell the rank 1 cloth, keep the rank 2 cloth, because you have the correct specialization to guarantee rank 2 bolts without concentration, as an example. Kevin and Suze, what's good? What are you crazy fucks up to? Oh shit. That is a brand new Twitch Prime. My man. Been loving the book in the VIP Discord. What an absolute legend. You're my favorite guy on the stream right now. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much, mate. Not much you? Just doing some skinning right now. While I wait for my dungeons to reset so I can go back in. I'm doing BFD right now. Let me guess, you're playing Fortnite, aren't you? 110 streams in a row. Holy shit. Afternoon, guys. Does anyone know if we can still drop Battery Tilt and Pit of Sauron? Now that it's in the rotation, well, you couldn't. You would have to do a Forge of Souls. Is that the name of it? Just about log in to Fortnite. Fucking knew it. What kind of gear you got? 248. Fucking hell. Oh, I didn't see your 60 streak. That's also sick. Farming delves and posting on the second account. You've been playing WoW as well? Really? Retail or classic? Had a couple of 2-hole pieces sell, just suck the Titan chest on show on rare scanner. Yeah, that does suck. Did you get good price for him? You got to do that fast, man, because that video was only up on the VIP Discord for now. Not sure when it's going to go live on YouTube. I think you might get some more competition on selling. 300k for both? Nice. Yeah, sick. What race or skin is that owl? No, this is I'm using a toy. This one. Pango plating. That gives me this form. Yeah, 300k each is, that's insane price. It's really good. Did you try some of the other farms on VIP Discord on the upcoming videos? The other zones? Stu, I can get Nocturnal Lotus 21 an hour, but prices are cheap in NA. Yeah, they've gone down a lot on EU as well. So Shadowlands 1 for 4 hours. Sold a bunch of the blue transmogre drops. I assume it's something at least. Yeah, I've seen the prices on stuff. It's funny. It's a shame, really, but Blizzard has made a lot of weird choices. No, Zeus. Last night? Have you watched One Piece Season 2, student? I have. Yes, I watched it all now. I mean, I haven't watched the original Weeb stuff. Is the reindeer guy with them all the time, or he's a fucking legend? Season 3 next year. Well, that's good. None of that Game of Thrones stuff where you gotta wait 5 years. Do you think this farm gold power is very dependent on gear? Some, but there's also a lot of RNG and like leatherworking specialization. Like I would get a much higher gold per hour if this tune was spec'd the perfect way to do this farm, which he isn't. It would be spoiling, yeah. Never mind, don't tell me. Yo, Beavis, good morning, dude. Yeah, now it like finesse build is better than perception build for a farm like this, Kevin. Exactly. This is a perception build, the Druid. Boom, ba-da-da-da-da-da. You passed it to the goalie, hit it too hard, and it went on. God. Is it possible to fully catch up knowledge points in all profession? No. To some degree, yes, but you're gonna miss. You can't get the same amount as someone that's been playing since the start, due to Dark Moon Fair and what is the other one called? Chat. You should read the One Piece manga. Never read a manga in my life, and I'm reading like I got like 7 books that's waiting on me to be read. Don't have time for any manga. I own over 100 volumes of One Piece. See? Ain't nobody got time for that. What makes finesse better? Because you used to want to have a perception build, because perception build gives you a chance at getting more fantastic fur, right? The species specific material and peerless plumage. But the majority of your gold these days is going to come from the leather, which you need finesse to get more leather. So perception build used to be the play for this farm, but now it's a finesse build. This guy is set up for perception. I do have my my epic. No, I think my epic tool is also perception, actually. Is in the final saga. Like, they're finally going to find the treasure and it will end? Someone in the chat said that the anime was like further ahead than the book, which is really weird. Because the guy can't write the mangas or the books, whatever the fuck they're called, fast enough. Oh, okay. Never mind. So it's the other way around. Yeah, I guess I am going to have to recrap, but I'm not doing it that much anymore, so I haven't been bothered. Yesterday was a bandwave day, by the way. A lot of gold silver guilds got cooked. Oh, nice. It's always beautiful. Like 2 years behind? Oh, shit. The dude who wrote the books is making fucking bank, I'm betting. Alright, my dungeon runs are ready to roll. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Diving update. The top 10 offer of all time. Morning, sir. Is our mining still losing gold? I haven't calculated the gold per hour on that for a while, man. Maybe someone in chat knows. It's not too bad, Jay-Z. Not too bad. The top three authors of all time are British, though. Fucking J.K. Rowling. Student Albatross's Gold Guy has to be on that list, right? J.K. Rowling is 7? God damn, she sucks. Oh, talking about suckity suck, man. Look who it is. My man DD, 122 months. Look at that chat. If you didn't know, there's 120 months in I was going to say in a year, in 10 years. Fucking legend. My man DD, appreciate it. 122. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of chocolate and wine. So it's kind of DD's fault that I'm addicted to. No, I'm not addicted to anything. Never mind. Can quit whenever. Look at the top 100 Norwegians. There's one. How is there a Swedish person top 100 Norwegian offers? Do you know how much gold you have overall? No, a couple 100 mil, but I don't know. Is there any specific routes for farming 1017? Nah, you just pick a. What I do is I pick a zone, and then I get all the items from that zone, and then I just go and pick the next one. I reckon that you have 1 billion gold, but you're too humble to brag about it. You stop counting after you get to after you fill up the war bank with 100 million. After that, it's pointless. Alright, let's start from 0 then. I've started from 0 so many times. It was fun in the beginning, but I've done like 0 to gold cap on low pops, medium pops, high pops, full pops, on the horde side, on NA. Like, I've done it so many times, it's lost its interest now. Can you send me 15 million to repay my midnight debt? So you won't notice it anyways? And yeah, just whisper DD. He currently holds all my gold. And he will hook you up, man. You guys should be talking about, in terms of gold, you should all be talking to Vimy. Vimy has like fucking 2.7 billion gold or something like that. So if you're gonna ask for gold from someone, it should be Vimy. If you're in a coma for a month and you lost all your auctions, will you start from fresh or beg a GM for it back? I think that I would have an easier time getting it back, seeing that I have a person at Blizzard who I can talk to. So I'd like to think so, at least. But I wouldn't mind starting from scratch. It's whatever. The drop rate must be decent for these items. Some of them, it depends on the item. Hey! Tobbers, man! Still floating on the gifted subs from Monchi. Yo, Topsky, how's it going, man? You got some sick plans for the weekend? And you went backwards, easy to make gold, right? I would start out on Argent Dawn. No, I obviously wouldn't. I would do Raven Crest, easiest realm to make gold on. Going to France? Nice. Where are you going? I'm also going to France this year. Nice? Yeah, I'm landing in Nice, but then I'm renting a car, so I'm going to drive down to the coastal cities of the French Riviera. Silverman, Ravencrest are my best realms. What about yours? Same. Hey, student, what's up? What's good, dude? Not much here. Just trying to get some fat transmog items. Some big value. Student, thanks for the YouTube guides. Made me a lot of gold this expansion. Legend, my man, dude. Thanks for watching the videos, dude. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. You going to rent the Lambo? No. My friend rented a Nissan Qashqai, I believe. Was it? No, a Volkswagen T-Roc is what he rented. I'm guessing it's cheap because he's. I mean, I'm cheap, but he's cheaper than me. So it was probably the cheapest option. At this point, is it better to focus again on transmog farms? Depends on your situation. Like, you're going to be better off doing midnight steady gold farms like claw farming, and then you take the gold you make from that and invest it into crafted transmog. That's the most efficient way to get and sell transmog. You start with that. How do you get that bear form? It's not actually a bear form, it's just a toy that gives me this appearance. It's called the Pango Plating. You obtain the toy by picking up old treasures in Suleiman, midnight. If you were forced into only one way to make gold, excluding gathering professions, what would it be and how long do you think it would take? I mean, I would do transmog if there was no time limit, if it was just about having fun. If I had to get the gold fast, I would just farm cloth. You fell asleep? Dude, I told you to grab a beer, man. There is a crafted transmog section in the gold guide. Dung beetle. Yeah, luckily it's relatively quick to obtain, see? What is the BRD farm for BOEs? Yeah, it's for BOEs, and you can also mine for dark iron ore. Now smoking coffee, then back to sulfuric and LBRS. Thanks, I will check it out. I got the guide open, been learning a lot, man. That's awesome, dude. Tobsky, you farm cloth in midnight? I can guarantee you that Tobsky isn't farming anything. Spire of Stone Shaper? Nice. What was the price of it? Because you could get the appearance of a Spire of Stone Shaper. Like, it was in the classic time walking anniversary event thingy that they did. So there was a time where it wasn't worth a lot. I'm not sure if if it has to recover though. It will, but like 300k. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm just wondering about those crafted item recipes, and if a lot of people. Oh, a lot of people are doing it, but like that goes for anything in life. Like there's people. You always think you're too late to something, right? It's pointless. So many people doing it already. But people are lazy, dude. People quit the game. It's not an issue. Like, I make just as much gold now with crafted transmog as I did 5 years ago, 8 years ago. Like, in total, it's very small difference. I used to make more gold back in the days with farmed transmog, but at the same time, you have more variety, so it's easier to some degree to make gold with farm transmog because you have more stuff to do, more stuff to farm. So it's easier to find like a niche market of transmog where not a lot of people are farming the items. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Let me see. Reset. What was that? We're keeping that. Let me see. Need a new. There's a new color. That's kind of cool with the Pango plating. There's different colors on it every time you use it. Well, it's random. Any main item you're after? Oh, it's a long list. I have a dedicated video for this dungeon. It's called Why Are People Farming It? Black Fathom Deeps, where I show like all the loot of interest, but it's a long list of items. The best items are like blue transmog, like weapons that are dungeon specific. But there's a lot of decent green transmog items as well. That's world drops that can drop in this loot table. So it's a nice dungeon to fill up the auction house, especially if you're just starting out. Which I am not, but I've sold. Like ever since Midnight came out, I haven't restocked my auction house because I haven't done any old content farms. But I kept on selling. Hey, Kelvig, what's good, dude? How much did you farm the Harrendar Arena? I didn't. I never did it. I knew about it from the beginning because people love to tell me about stuff like that. But it was such an obvious exploit that I didn't want to touch it. Milan, welcome in. Is 3% drop chance good for a 10-1-7 item? I mean, a 3% is very high. I'm guessing you should never trust Wowhead data if you're looking at Wowhead right now. Like, Wowhead data on old content stuff is horrendous. Like, it's way off in a lot of cases, and then it also has a lot of false information. It's missing a lot of information as well, because there's been so many changes to loot table over the years, and Wowhead doesn't take that into consideration. And AoE looting makes the Wowhead client inaccurate as well. So most of the stuff that you farm from a mob drop is just, it's not correct at all. Kind of unmotivated on WoW at the moment. Need a week break. I'm on Diablo 3. Diablo 3 season. I love how that game is still going, man. That's so cool. WoW data only accounts for the people who use Wowhead client as well. Yeah, and it doesn't take AoE looting into consideration. So if you kill 3 mobs, all different mobs, and you loot one of them, you're obviously like, the one that you click is the one that you feed the Wowhead data with. So Wowhead can tell you that a certain item is going to drop off a mob that actually can't drop the item that you're after. And it also messes with the percentage, like it's not accurate. Henriquez, what's up, dude? There's some loot sources where it... Oh! I've entered too many. Haven't been that fast? Shit, I'm gonna go and pee then. Hold on. But over the years, what expansion did you find the most fun in gold making? I was keen on Legion. Legion was really good, but I would have to say for me, BFA. BFA was an absolute fucking banger, dude. It had mounts. Every zone could drop a mount, like Pack Mule, Golden Mane, etc. And then it had World Drop BOEs. And on top of that, the World Drop BOEs could Warforge and Titan Forge. So you had RNG on top of the RNG. And then, like, every single farm, like, gathering was good. Like, herbalism was good. Mining was good. Skinning was also good. Legion, same thing. Really like Legion. But BFA is, in my book, still slightly better than Legion for gold farming. What's up, student? Can you still farm those mounts for gold? Yeah, you can. Got my first 1017. Nice. They should start paying us to use the Wowhead client. I mean, it's almost impossible for the client to be flawless due to the looting system in WoW. But you're still using the Wowhead client, aren't you, Vimy? I remember you used to, at least. But in Classic, there is no AoE looting, so Wowhead was... and there was, like, no changes to loot table until Cataclysm. So up until then, it was pretty decent. Dude, I wish I'd known about those greens from the Undermine area. That video made me mad jealous. Printing gold with that. What happened to the market? Prices are going the lowest. Yeah. And they'll keep on going down. I used it for a long time, but not anymore. Maybe I should start using it again. Yeah, you'll be the only one. Maybe they will send you a personalized email thanking you. Someone just tried to trade me at Goldshire, but I think it was a mistake. You shouldn't do that. Unless you're into some freaky stuff. Yo, student, just got a Varrot Guillotine. Appreciate YouTube videos. My man. Nice, that's a banger drop, dude. Good one. Congrats. I'm only here doing the Easter stuff. That's how it starts. All of a sudden, you'll start licking eggs. Is having an auction house mount a real game changer or more of a flex convenience? Trying to decide whether I camp Longboy at Black Market Auction House or not. I mean, I personally think it's a game changer. It's more like it's a convenience, but it's so fucking convenient at times. You can do fine without it by all means, but it is extremely convenient. You don't realize how convenient it really is until you actually get it, from my experience. Not that I'm aware of, Suvi. I haven't read up on it. Or tried it. I just saw that there was some KP reset data mined of some sort. Only black market auction house, yeah. The original auction house mount. I hope they do like a new auction house mount for this anniversary. That will be cool. We just need like a bunch of longboy mounts in different colors with different NPCs on them, so we can collect them all. Mm-hmm. Have you made 200k doing this run already? Was the Ludicrous is saying. Yeah, I mean, it says that I've picked up 223,000 gold of region value, market value. That doesn't mean I'm going to make 223,000 gold, because a lot of the loot won't even be posted on the auction house, because I don't consider it to be good enough. So it's like, sometimes you're going to pick up an item worth 90,000 gold, average on EU, but any very populated realm, like a high pop or a full pop, it might only be 20,000 gold. I think it was a mistake from Blizzard to remove the BFA Longboy mount in the first place. It made absolutely no sense. It's like, and it's been worse over the years. So they add a 5 million gold auction house mount, and then they're like, well, we're going to remove it. But don't worry, you guys will have months upon months in order to grab it, right? What does that lead to? Fucking panic mode. People spending as much as 800 euros to buy enough WoW tokens to get the mount. But Blizzard felt like it was too expensive of an item to have in the game. But they have no problem with people buying it for 800 euros through WoW tokens. And then they added like a new auction house mount through the in-game shop later on. It's not a good look. They should have just left it untouched. Like, why haven't they done anything about a 2 million gold spider mount that has no utility on it? Why is that okay? They should have just kept it in the game. Big mistake. And they also need gold sinks in the game. Like, they shouldn't have removed it. 5 million gold is fine. What do you mean? Like, people spend countless hours farming different mounts, invincible, etc. And that's acceptable. Like, people accept the fact that they have to spend hours upon hours on average before they get, like, mounts from raids. But when a mount is 5 million gold, they could have just farmed gold for X amount of time, and they would have had the 5 million gold longboy faster than getting the invincible. It's just a way to grab money, and they're trying to reason it. It's very obvious. It's a plan to make money. They give people a logical reason to spend money. Yeah, it is. But it's so transparent and it's so easy to see. Is what YouTube is doing right now. Some people watching YouTube on TV has 90-second unskippable ads, so they're pretty much forced to buy the premium, thinking it's a good deal. Yeah, I saw like since I'm a YouTube partner, I get like all of these emails from YouTube. And I actually saw some statistic that YouTube sent out that the fastest growing device from YouTube is TV by a fucking mile. There's so many more people that watches YouTube on TV now compared to just a couple of years ago. It's insane. So they pretty much just told all the creators, like, yo, guys, you should make videos compatible for TV in long form content. Doesn't really work for me. Oh, student uploaded a new video. 1 hour and 27-minute long video on how to make gold. It's easier for you and others here to see because you interact with the markets. You aren't financially literate. Most people are financially literate and oblivious. Yeah, but you can go and tell them to chop a tree, pick up flowers, and mine veins. Like the easiest task possible, right? And they would still be able to get 5 million gold faster than some of the mounts that they spend literally years trying to obtain. I don't see an issue. Some items in an MMO should be like hard to obtain. It's almost an hour. I should go and see how much time you spent on it. Probably a lot. I mean, I think I got like 4,000 videos. Only about half of those are with the gold guy, though, since I made that in BFA. They will never understand. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. $800+ runs for an Invincible reporting in. I wish that it would have been 5 million gold from a vendor. Exactly. I love long form content. Like, I'll have the stream and others on while I play, and I'll pick up info that I didn't know. Oh, I'm the same way. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I tend to click on stuff that I didn't think was interesting at all, or stuff that I don't really give a shit about, but then I find it fascinating. So I can watch like this other day I was watching a documentary on YouTube about government cheese in the US. How they like bought milk and then the war ended and they were like, oh shit, we have all this milk, we gotta make it into cheese so that it lasts longer. And like how much money that costed. Like just stupid fucking shit. It's like you go down a rabbit hole. But it's interesting. Oh shit! Vi snakker ikke om vanlige gulost. Appreciate 103 months, man. In a row. My man. That's some boomer shit? That's not boomer shit. What are you talking about? There's a lot of young people watching a documentary about American government cheese. What's up, Seno? Gulost is being removed from the stores. Kiwi, Rema, Yuka, menybundet pris. Goddamn. That's my country spending tax money on cheese. Proud American in the chat. Spotted. The older you get, the more you're interested in cheese and other things. There's some truth to that. When I was younger, I didn't give a shit about cheese. Now I think cheese is really good. It goes well with my wine. So I eat all sorts of cheese. Fuck, is that an age thing? God damn. Back pain. I like cheese now. Fuck. I've been lurking all good here. What about you? Same, Sano, same. Yo, cheese and crackers is goated. It is. Cheese and crackers, man. Fucking goated. I just booked our next vacation yesterday. Will be mid-May. Nice. Where are you guys going? It's because you're European? I used to wonder why as a kid my mom would dump cheese on everything. Now I do it too. I don't mean like the cheese like that. Rome? Nice. I like Rome. Rome was fucking great, dude. Beautiful city. And there's so many things to do in Rome. There's so many things to see. Like, you need a couple of days just to get through everything. Every time I go to the UK, I totally legally smuggle good cheese. It's like your sister is asking you to smuggle cheese in. That's so cliche, because every Norwegian is the same way. Like, I had a friend who lived in Spain for 7 years, and when I was visiting him, he didn't give a shit about anything besides from cheese. I had to bring him cheese every time. Nice. How about the scammers? They're not too bad, but it's like the usual. In Italy, they're fucking experts at pickpocketing. You can't leave your phone on like a restaurant table or anything like that. They will steal the shit out of it. But there wasn't a lot of people. Nah, there wasn't a lot of scammers though. But pickpocketers, yeah. They're a fucker to deal with. You just gotta punch them right in the nose. And then they will tell all their pickpocketing friends. But every city that I've been to, and the only city where it wasn't an issue was Sicily. I didn't notice any pickpocketing in Sicily. But every other Italian city, man, holy fuck. And they're so fucking good at it, too. But if you're really cautious and you're aware of it, it's not an issue. They're not even going to target you. They will just pickpocket some other clown. But if you take just like a small precaution, it's not going to be an issue. They're like rogues, yeah. They're fucking trained assassins. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. To train for it, real masters in the craft. Yeah, it's like that movie with Will Smith. Isn't it Will Smith? When they have like a fucking ring of criminals and they go and just pickpocket the entire fucking city in 2 hours? I'm not sure what that is called. When is your next vacation? It's not until June. Yeah, June. Focus, yeah, that's the name of it. That's Lord of the Rings. Aha, when Will Smith steals the ring. I remember now. And he gives it to the little green guy. Yoga. I watched a video of this guy who knew he was gonna get pickpocketed. He started recording, and after they rinsed him, he just started screaming in her face, calling for someone to get a police officer. They dropped his wallet on the ground and ran off the train. Back when Will Smith wasn't a weirdo, someone in chat told me, and I'm not sure if this is true, but I remember when Will Smith smacked the dude and it was all over the news, And then somebody in chat said that Will Smith's wife had sex with her son's best friend. Like, that's some horrible plot that you only see in porn movies, right? Which I wouldn't know anything about because I don't watch porn, but apparently. Yes, that is true. Not only that, but she invited Will Smith on a podcast to tell him live. What? She thought it was a good idea to go live on a podcast and be like, by the way, Will Smith, my husband, I had sex with our son's best friend. Yeah, I watched it. You sick fuck. What do you mean you watched it? Dude, yeah. That's not normal, man. I mean, it might be normal, but it's not normal to actually still be together with your wife after she fucked your son's friend. I don't think we're giving enough credit to the son's friend. He's still invited over for Thanksgiving. There's more than the turkey being stuffed on Thanksgiving at Will Smith's house. Mm-hmm. I work 5 to 2 today. Oh shit! But you're halfway through then. Imagine being cooked, then going on a podcast and telling your partner. Must be horrible knowing your best friend shagged your mom and then talked about it publicly. Fucking hell. 2 drops now, about to be a rich billionaire, man. Millions aren't enough in WoW anymore. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Rich problems. It is rich problems. It is. Why aren't you doing locked? Yeah, add-on doesn't work, Topsky. I sent a message on Twitter to the guy who made it in hopes that he will fix it. But if he doesn't reply or he can't be ours to fix it, we just got to start using different add-ons so we can compete again. What is your favorite Will Smith movie? I honestly don't know. I watched a lot of his movies, obviously, but I don't know. Pursuit of Happiness, maybe. I mean, everyone likes Bad Boys, the old Bad Boys, at least, but Pursuit of Happiness, I thought that was good. There must be someone in the community who knows how to code. Yes, but like the add-on is not open source. Okay, so you know, normal Ludopracer right here, Topsky, that's open source. The guy who made it just basically told people, like, you guys can carry on the add-on. You can fix it. Make your own version of it. I don't give a shit. Right? And then someone who can code fixed it. But Ludopracer, the challenge version of it, isn't. So you could technically do it, but it wouldn't be allowed. So obviously we don't want to encourage anyone to do that. They made him do an interview with her, and the son was there as well. Oh. Americans, man. God damn. It's normal for America, is it? In America, the housewives just fucked her son's friends? Shit, Vimy is booking a trip to America next. You can do it, Holy. By the way, student, how do you know when you need to farm BFD or whatever because your stock from that place is running low? I have a list of dungeons so I can see when the last time I did them was, because it's too much work to try and pay attention to all of the sales and restock like that. Did you see that video of Trump doing a speech while a giant Easter bunny was standing next to him? No. Like, Trump does a lot of things these days. It's kind of hard to keep up. Like, it used to be like whenever Trump did something or said something, like, you would know, like, oh, he said that, he did what? But now, like, he's shooting from his hips every single day. So it's hard to keep track. Yeah, there's too much work for me. I mean, I would probably do that if I needed gold and I wanted to be a bit more efficient on restocking, but now I don't give a shit. I just farm the dungeons that I feel like I haven't farmed for a while. So what I feel like. She was dating Tupac. Well, Will Smith's wife was dating Tupac. Oh, now I see the video. I don't have sound on. I gotta watch that later. I Am Legend. Yeah, it's also a banger. I was watching this movie on was it Prime the other day? I think it was Hemsworth. He was like stealing diamonds. And then I felt like stealing diamonds afterwards. How hard can it be? A fucking diamond can be worth millions. Your house looks very tidy or organized in real life. I don't use the basement. Yes, I am very organized. I don't like mess. But I don't use the basement other than streaming. So I very rarely sit on the couch behind me. Let me see. That was another 10 runs. Done. Boom, boom, boom. iRobot? I've seen the movie. I don't remember how it goes though. 15 minutes. The mustache? No, I've shaved it twice since Easter, but I'm gonna I'm going to take a shower and shave again today. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, a rank 35 gold for a max rank letter last scanned. That's like half of what it was last week when I did this. Level 70 soon. See? See, your finesse helped you get 14 rank 2 letters, and that's 1500 gold. Should have had a finesse build these days, for sure. Did you see two chimpanzee clans are now having a civil war? What kind of fucking weird shit are you looking at? No, I haven't seen that. It's all over Twitter? No, I haven't seen that. Is Charlie dead? What the fuck? Are they smart enough to know what kind of crew they belong to? Fucking hate monkeys, man. They're evil. I know, firsthand. Munch is their leader? There's no way. He's going to be outsmarted by some of the other chimpanzee. It's the bloodiest primate conflict ever recorded. Ah. Yeah, Twitter. And Twitter is interesting, but now there's so much like fake news and AI bullshit. It's like the entire feed. Can't trust shit on the internet anymore. Chimps aren't monkeys, right? They're apes. Same shit, different name, man. I can guarantee you, if you travel to Thailand and you get killed by a monkey, the headline is gonna be "Clown from Sweden killed by monkey," and not ape. Like monkey rolls off the tongue better. On Twitter? Good luck, see? Good luck. That's even worse. Because there's like an own message central bullshit. Why would you classify me as a Swede? It would get more clicks in the newspaper. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's weird, see? Oh, Borty Bort. My man. 11 months? Almost a year, buddy. Appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Not that much, dude. Busy making billions. And you? Do you have a post cap of 1 or 2? A 3 on my collectibles. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Caveman, what's up, dude? I've been chilling, playing Mythic Plus and CS2. Aha. How come a post cap of 3? Do people buy in bulk? On, I mean, it's not an issue. I don't have a tree of an item on 4 of my realms, but on my main realm, I do. And people buy in bulk because the prices are so fucking bad on this realm that people buy them to flip them on other realms. Also, there's certain items that have such a good sell rate that you're actually likely to sell more than one in a day. Like tailoring shirts, as an example. Making that gold made almost 200,000 gold fishing fair. Aha, nice. And Ransom Old Man for the first time in a while last night got 2 minor blues, but I noticed even the crap blues prices have risen a bit. Hurtsing Jinsu around 200k now. Sold both of mine for 80k. Yeah, give it some time, and eventually they'll be back to 80k again. But yes, there's a lot of good prices now on Transmog, because, well, nobody has farmed it for the last month. Yeah, I thought it was okay, see? It wasn't insanely good, but it was worth the watch. Boom, boom, boom. You want to watch that movie I sent you, Frozen? It's really good. It's not scary like you think. Not gonna happen. I've seen Hello Rogues and Old War after your video yesterday. Everyone is trying to get the Holy Grail. You miss all the good stuff. We got a completely different definition of good stuff. Boom, boom. What is the drop rate in those? Wildwood doesn't even have it. Yeah, nobody really knows. Low. I have no clue what movie I'm going to watch tonight. And I feel like I've seen everything. It takes ages to find one. I still don't hype up with decent prices, but should I go full pop like Arch Dawn? No. The realms that I make the most gold on is like high pop realms and not full pop. Like, you get enough sales and the prices are much better. But it's like on Arch Dawn, I usually have like 2,500 to 3,000 auctions. And all my other realms have like right above 1,000 auctions. And I make the same amount of gold, sometimes more gold. Even though I have like 1,500 to 2,000 less auctions. And that's mainly because of the prices are way different. And also, of course, because Argent Dawn has insane amount of competition undercutting. Mercy. By the way, has there been a change with Moonfire and Cat form? I noticed when doing my run last night that Moonfire takes you out of Cat form. No, they moved the talent that allows you to cast Moonfire in Cat form. It's called Lunar Inspiration, but it's further down in the talent tree now. So you just gotta pick that talent up. Anytime, buddy. Got scared for a second? Yeah, that would suck. Square holder's pattern? Nice. I gotta get up and move. Oh! Let me go and fill up some Coca-Cola. Hold on. Alright, we're back. For this farm, perception or finesse? That's the thing, it used to be perception, but now it's finesse. So my Druid is built for perception, which is the wrong build right now. I do have a different Druid with a different build, which is finesse though. Yo, Drop Thumbs. How's it going, dude? What's up? Come on, game. Boom, boom. Alright, let's see if we can pick up a... What do I want to get? Grimclaw, I guess. All good. I finished work early, so I thought I would pop on. Nice. You doing something special this weekend? Ooh, my inventory is fucking stacked. Lots of bullshit. That will be an issue. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I was level 3 tunes to 80 this week. Nice. Out with the family tomorrow in Chester and then shit work on Sunday. Ooh. Working on a Sunday. That should be illegal. Almost is illegal in Norway. Would you recommend me to go to Ravencrest or should I stick to a German hype-up? I mean, Ravencrest is more like a meme, dude. I play on some, I'm not going to tell you which ones, but I have some tunes on hype-up German realms and they do really well. It will cost him, don't worry. Oh, as it should. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Good job, student. Tell them Ravencrest is a joke. Yeah, so you can make billions secretly, right? I make trillions on Ravencrest. People just buy everything. Yeah, I know. But that's like gold making easy mode. You want the challenge, don't you? If you don't want the challenge and you just want gold, then sure, Ravencrest is the best. The armadillo looks funny holding the weapon. Kind of looks like Vimy when he masturbates, but Vimy doesn't have such a big staff. What they sell on Ravencrest? They sell anything. No joke though. Ravencrest always pretty good. I like it. How do you know what that looks like? He sent me a Snapchat once. He said that he sent it to the wrong guy, but I don't believe him. I'm happy to be back farming old content. I'm gonna do 10 ramparts. Nice. Hope you get an epic recipe. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there we go. Inventory full. Gotta make sure to vendor now. I told you I wanted to send to my girlfriend. Sure. If I haven't done Shadowfang Keep, no. That's all I use to get on Snapchat. Pictures of Vimy's junk. I'm thinking about moving my items to another realm. Try for like 7 days. And go to another one again until I find one that I like. Yeah, I just do market research before I decide on the realm. I don't actually like test it out. Because I feel like you can get enough information without testing it out. You can get numbers about the population, like how many people is playing, how much competition is posting, what are the prices like, what's the sell rate like. And that's all the information you need. But it's easier to just move your items to a realm, post for a week, and take a look. Doesn't require any thinking at all. Boom, 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 boom. You should. You get some housing decor if you finish. I had never finished Shadowfang Keep. Not efficient enough. Flame Charm with the follow. Welcome in. I know you get some decor items from dead mines as well, but I don't give a shit about the decor items. Do you use Undermine for that? Yeah. Great song. Yeah. One of the best songs ever made, actually. Prospector chess piece used to be so good. Still decent. Off topic, but any reason why it's finesse over perception now for the idle farm? Yeah, it's just because of how the market has evolved. Like you used to want to get perception because the majority of the gold was with the species specific materials, plumage and fantastic fur. But they've gone down quite a lot. So the majority of your gold now comes from the base leather, and finesse gives you a chance at getting more leather. So you'll make more gold per hour with a finesse build rather than a perception build. I sold one of those shit silver thread ropes this morning for 17k. Nice. Anytime, Mayo. Anytime. How much gold do you make per run? It varies a lot. I have YouTube videos that's called like loot from 100 BFD, and I probably have 10 of those videos. And every time I do this dungeon 100 times, the average gold per hour per run is completely different from the last time. And that's what I love about it. The RNG. So it's not. Sometimes people say, like, I just had a bad hour of farming, or my 10 runs gave me jack shit. But in dungeons, it's the same with 100 runs. You're like, yeah, that was a bad lap of 100 runs. That happens. That means you need to bring in more data. It needs to be loot from 100 hours. Wouldn't be that many videos then. Gold farm went down this week. Monday I was doing 100k with herbalism and mining. Now I'm doing 50 to 60. And give it a week or two, and you're going to be missing the days where you can make 50 to 60k an hour. It's always like that. We did cloth farming on Wednesday. We still got like, fuck, I don't know, 140,000 gold an hour. 5-man cloth farm. That was Wednesday. Hey, Onaya, what's good? How you doing? Did you find any interesting jobs to apply for? Boom, 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 boom. I'm doing okay. No interesting jobs to apply for yet, but my old boss just sent me his old boss's number so I can get in contact with him for referrals on that company. Aha. Something will show up. Always does. I don't know why, but in NA, cloth prices are horrible. They are? Do you think that good farms were better much time up in the War Within than Midnight? Slightly longer. Slightly longer in the War Within. Yeah. Like, each expansion has a more fucked up economy than the last one. And there's a lot of reasons for that. A lot of reasons, well, I mean, pretty much every reason is because of some weird changes done by Blizzard. Feeling optimistic right now? Nice. Hopefully that feeling is going to last. Is there a way to extend mob leash in open world farming, or do they always evade after a set distance? Depends on the mob. Some mobs you can keep on pulling with you forever, as long as you keep on dealing direct damage to them. But it's weird that it works in different ways depending on the mob type. But it does. Spiked chain leggings is not too shabby. But now I'm going to need some big blues. Yeah, definitely. Agreed. I mean, you wouldn't be human if that wasn't slightly depressing. Onaya. Pretty normal feeling to have. Would you be able to elaborate on which mobs do and don't? Oh, there's like no system to it. There's not like there's no logic behind it. So no. It's just that some don't and some do. I quit my job 3 years ago. But but you got a new one then, I'm guessing? I've never been fired in my life or been without a job. But it obviously seems like it sucks donkey dick to get fired. Just being in a position where you need a job because you don't fucking have one. It's different if you're working for a company and then you get another job, you have something to go to. I see. So you have a backup plan, Anaya, but not ideal, I'm guessing. But beats nothing, right? Otherwise, you just gotta tell your husband that he's in deep shit because he has to pull in extra hours because you're staying home and playing WoW. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for you. And then you would have to move back to the farm? Living with mom and dad? At the farm? Fuck. If my back wasn't already fucked, it sure would have been fucked then. Fucking dad waking me up at 3 a.m. to go and fetch him eggs. Do you vote right or left wing? Tomsky, my dad, he taught me from a very, very young age that there's two things that you never ask a man, and that is his political stance and his finances. Legit question: does every family in Norway have a or come from a farm? My old boss was telling me about his family farm that his grandparents sold. No. Like, I'm not sure what the percentage is, but I'm guessing it's small. At least these days. Obviously, if you've seen a close-up map of Norway, there's a lot of farms, a lot of land, a lot of woods, uninhabited areas, but nah. Like, as an example, when I went to school, I'm not sure how many we were in class, like 20 plus. And then it was like me and one other. So, like, I guess in percentage, that's like 10%. But it depends on what area. There's a lot of cities, like smaller towns in Norway, where literally everyone grows up and lives on a farm. But that's like very small rural areas. Are political parties in Norway extreme like they are in America? Not even close. No. Near Oslo? Then it's fairly rare. I had the exact conversation with my eldest the other day. Never asked someone their political view or how much they earn. Yeah, I mean, in Norway, it's normal to discuss politics, but you usually never say, I vote right wing or left wing. But you kind of get an understanding from having the political discussion, like, you know where they stand, even though you don't say it. Like, you don't say it out loud. I talk very open about it with my friends, at least. So do I. I talk openly about politics and my political views as well with my family, but they don't know what I vote, and I don't know what they vote. But I have a pretty good understanding. I think this is the first time I've seen you farm a dungeon without a lack running. What's going on? Lack isn't working since the midnight pre-patch. So I sent a message to the guy who made lack to see if he would update it. If he doesn't, we got to start using a different add-on for challenges, as we need to... more and more people are diving back into old content, so we need to have a functioning add-on. I feel like younger people don't really care, though. It's just tell if you ask. I'm Danish, and that's the way, at least. Perhaps. Bumper sticker? Yeah, you don't see that in Norway. Well, not that I've noticed, at least. Is there any add-on similar to Lacto? I think there's two. You have Gold Goblins add-on, and then there's one more. I don't know the name of it. But I like Ludipriser because there's no clutter. It does exactly what you want it to do and nothing else. Like, I'm not a big fan of add-ons that does like a ton of things. Unnecessary shit that I don't want to deal with. It's like, you all know the add-on Leatrix, right? Like, Leatrix is great for... Like, people do use it for like 20 different reasons. I also use it, but I much rather prefer an add-on that does exactly what I wanted to do and then nothing else. Having like 6, 7 of those massive add-ons that can do a lot of shit is just no, I don't like it. And then you have to disable a bunch of stuff and the UI gets a bit more messier. Yo, drop thumbs, you're too old to be typing 6-7 in the chat. I have a lot of kids, remember? Ton. 11, wasn't it? That you know of. Fucking English people, man. God damn. You've been out a night or two in Liverpool, haven't you? You absolute animal. Is old content BWs better selling on full pop or low pop? When it comes to transmog, I would every day of the week pick a high pop or a full pop. Even if prices are lower, like transmog in general is tough to sell. I would every day of the week take a lower price for my transmog, but sell more of them. Because with transmog, it's not an issue farming the items, it's an issue selling them. Valheim? No, Topsky. I've seen some videos of it, but I never played it. Hey, student, I've been following your speed set guide. Got the hard and asteroid item set up. If the BOEs doesn't exist without speed, do you still want to get them to start off or just wait? No, you need them with speed. However, you shouldn't be locked into finding them on your realm. You can put gold into your war bank and buy the plus speed items in other realms and just move it to your main realm. Who's that? Banshee? God damn, 53 months. Nice. Closing in on 5 years, buddy. Yo, Banshee. Appreciate it, dude, as always. Thank you, buddy. How's it going, man? Do you raid or do dungeons? You mean like current content? No. I only do dungeons and raids for transmog so I can make gold. Old content. Speaking of speed sets, I've looted near enough a speed piece on every slot for my paladin. You're going to be the fastest paladin in town. Like Ukasi. Ukasi is a long-time viewer of mine. He doesn't watch that often these days, every now and then. He was notoriously known for having the fastest paladin on EU. Like, his paladin was fast as fuck. He had, like, min-maxed every single gear piece. But my Druid still dusted the shit out of his paladin. But it was cool. 1 hour of Sulfuric done, no special loot, but today's the day, so you can't give up with me. What a legend. Yeah, he would, like, convince me to invite him to group farm so he could show off how fast his paladin was. It was funny. I always laughed at his paladin. Like, you can put a Porsche emblem on a Lada. It's still a Lada. Right? That's Okasi and a Speed Paladin. Won't give up. We'll run Sulfuric and LBRS until like midnight. Unless you fall asleep. And that's already happened once today, man. Or maybe that was the power nap that you needed. Yeah, you can move like relatively quickly, Bort, by all means. But keeping up with a Moonfire's instant cast and instant flight form is you just on most farms you're chanceless. Like if you invite a paladin, the fastest paladin speed set to, let's say you want to do volatile water farming, the paladin is barely going to kill any mobs because before he can get within range to cast any spells at him, they're going to be dead by a druid's moonfire. So druid's number one. My second favorite farming class is just because it's fun is a priest, like a priest speed set. Running through dungeons, spamming Holy Nova. It's kind of fun. You like Porsche? My family has two of them. Something else I can snap? Love Porsche. Beautiful cars. Bum, bum. Prospector chest piece. I saw an old video of you running RFK in a speed warrior. Kind of weird. Yeah, that was also fun back in the days. Warriors were fast as fuck. Could leap into infinity. Spam whirlwind. Yeah, that was good. Well, good. Druids were still better, but it was just to mix things up a little bit. The really old ones, though, those are the coolest ones. The older, the better. Legion Warrior speed set? Yeah, that was cool. I mean, Legion was the best expansion when it comes to farming with different classes because you could farm efficiently on a rogue. You would get legendary boots that would turn you into the wisp, and then you would have burst of speed, which has 100% uptime, 70% movement speed, and you could have it up constantly. I love the 80s 9-level turbo the most. Yeah, the proper ones. They were air cooled back then. Those were sexy as fuck. And they cost more than a new one. Unfortunately. Is the green transmo gear actually selling? Oh, yeah. It's tough to sell transmog. Definitely sell. Hey, how you doing? I'm new to gold farming. How long does it take to sell these items? Very long. Very long. It's like, if you get a green item like this one, it might take you 100 days to sell it. No joke. That's very normal. But if you have 100 items that sells on average every 100 days, you're going to sell an item every single day, right? If you have 700 items that sells on average every 100 days, you're going to sell 7 items a day. It's a numbers game. You need to have a lot of transmog items, 1,000 plus, and then you'll start seeing like guaranteed daily sale. Yeah, farming collectibles is more enjoyable when you're in a position where you don't really need gold, right? You just think it's fun. Look at Vimy. He has over 2 billion gold, but he's farming all the dungeons for transmog. It's a lot of fun. Is it possible that scaling fucked up Antros BOEs did like 80 runs without a single epic? It seems like you're in quite the unlucky streak, Vimy. No loot from Sulfaric, none from LBRS, none for Antros. So I don't think that's possible. It's Blizzard though, so anything is possible, but that I would be very surprised. Staff of the Blessed Seer. I just said that I wanted blue weapons from BFD, but specifically said no staff. The staffs aren't that good. You got to gift 5 subs, Vimy, for renewed RNG. That is true. He meant to say 10. Yes, the number is 10. Everyone knows the more gifted subs, the better the RNG. Boom, boom, boom. You can gift 1,000 subs at one click now, though. There's only going to be like 5,000 euros. Totally worth it. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Blizzard isn't exactly without problems. I got someone else's auction house purchase the other day. They blame the mail ID error. What? You got somebody else's purchase? It was a wrong item in the box compared to the title? Huh. And Twitch keeps 2K. I mean, Jeff Bezos needs some fuel for his jet. There's a lot you would kill me if I did that. And nobody should obviously gift 1,000 subs. Unless you're a oil prince from Dubai. Someone purchased a Savory Deviate Delight in the box that said hand crank fuel injector times 5. Oh. BOEs are housing items to fill the auction house up. It's easier to sell the housing items than the BOE transmog items. Even though there is an increased difficulty in selling player housing items as well now. There's not the same amount of demand, and you have a lot of people, more people competing on the sales. But still, from my experience, much easier than selling transmog. Also way boring, like way more boring. You gotta fucking chop wood. God damn! I specifically said no staff, and then I get the other staff. Dog shit game. I need to get up and move. I need to pee again. Too much Coca-Cola. Hold on. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get some proper loot now. I have a feeling that BOE sells better in RP realms. It's a logical way of thinking, right? Role players, they like to dress up, but like that's not the case. 9 out of 10 transmog items that you sell are being sold to people collecting, people with ATT, collectors, not people with the intentions of using the item for an actual transmog. There's exceptions by all means, but this is the only RP realm that I play on, and it's the worst realm out of my 5 realms that I sell transmog on. There's like certain themed transmog items that role players use in events, like pirates and wedding stuff, etc., that can sell really fast on RP realms, but they don't necessarily have a better price because people are aware of that. Bum, bum. Bum. Can RMT ban appeals? I need to feed my family? I have never heard about anyone getting their ban appealed if the reason for the ban was RMT. You could be the first, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure you're fucked, dude. Yeah, the dude's gotta wait. They'll just read the ticket after a week, automate a response to TOS, and close it. You'll have to wait out the ban, and it'll be faster. How long of a ban did you get? Kui for doing RMT. I'm guessing you sold gold, and they figured it out and banned you. How long did they ban you? Or was it a permanent ban? I mean, it should be a perma ban, but you never know. Yo, how many billions have you made today? Turvilo, my man. Had some sick sales on some of my realms today, so trillions. Trillions, and you? Buddy of mine bought it and got caught with 2 weeks, and they took the gold. Yeah, they usually do that if you buy gold, but if you're the one selling it, I'm pretty sure it's permaban. Might depend on the scale. It's a permanent. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, he sold, like, QQ sold gold and he got a permanent ban. There's a protocol for buying your own auctions. They give you extended game time for that. GG, go next, buddy. New account, go again. But QQ, just because I'm very interested, do you live in like a shithole country? Why would you play WoW and sell gold? Is it like paying you more than a job would? I know some people do that, like people in Iran and like, well, obviously countries where the economy is down the fucking drain. There's been a lot of people on my stream that sells gold, and they're saying that they make more gold, more money farming gold on WoW and selling it than they would in like a legit job. But that has to be the only reason why people can be arsed to do it. Yo, Wizard, what's good, dude? Yeah, Myanmar? Ah. Burma. If you're from Myanmar, it makes sense. I know a guy from Myanmar. Fucked up country, dude. Not allowed to travel out from the country. Like the guy that I know, he got smuggled out as a child because he wasn't allowed to leave. Whenever he wants to visit his family that still lives in Myanmar, they smuggle themselves out of the country and they meet up in like Singapore and shit to meet. How do people get caught selling gold? They flag trades and then they track the people, the accounts that the gold goes through after that. Like from what I understand, they like trades, suspicious trades gets flagged, and then they cross check to see if they find someone that they look into that actually sold gold. Then they do cross checks to see if he's done trades with other flagged accounts. It's probably more advanced than we know of. Eller, it sounds like your email provider has marked it as spam, but if you go to the website, you can get the latest version at any time. I live in Thailand, bro. They make $10 to $15 a day here, so farming on many accounts could be better. Venezuela is like $5 a day, so farming gold is better. Yeah, I understand those people. I do. If you make $150 a month working 8 hours a day at a shitty job, or you could sit inside and play WoW and make more than that, even if it's not a lot of money, still more than $150 a month. That's a very normal way. It used to be done like that back in the days, from my understanding, Vimy. But they have a systems to flag that. So what gold sellers and buyers moved on to doing was just trading guild banks. They would you would put 5 million gold in a guild bank, and then you would give the guild, guild master, to whoever was buying your shit, and boom, you would have access to 5 million gold. That was what the gold sellers did after the auction house stuff started to get flagged. But I know they flagged that as well, because Orava got banned for doing that. He sold gold to the Chinese through Guild Bank. The Chinese told him to do that. That's how they wanted to do the trade, but he still got banned. But they can't fix the open world loot error. Yeah, I know. Doesn't make sense. They probably just don't give a shit about it. I feel like it's fine. Not enough noise. I don't know. How much gold do you have? Couple 100 mil. I'm not sure exactly how much. One semi-decent drop from 10 ramps. Surely the next 10 is going to be much better. Why the fuck did the reset instance button get moved down here now? So if you're selling gold, you gotta sell it all at once so you don't lose your account. That's probably the smartest thing to do. But most people that sells gold, they don't sell raw gold. That's the easiest way to get caught. They buy WoW tokens, and then they convert the WoW token to Battle.net balance, and then they use the Battle.net balance to buy game codes, copies of the game or game time cards, and then they sell that on a third-party website. That's what most people do to RMT. That's not a secret. Everyone knows it. Blizzard knows it too. If you have so much gold, why don't you go for Mythic rating? Doesn't interest me. I imagine that's also pretty easy to be detected. Yeah, but Blizzard is making a lot of money on that when people do it that way. And that's where the issue is. Blizzard knows that people are doing it. Is that technically RMT though? That's RMT. It's not allowed. It's in the TOS that you can't do it. But Blizzard is making a fuck ton of money when people RMT that way. So it's easier for them to look the other way. Let me see. That was RFD, BFD. BFD gives a lot of loot. That's the first thing Blizzard should fix is this shit. If you select a different tab and not the main tab, right now, I want to post items into this tab. I can't right-click it. If I do, it's going to end up at the first available slot. It's such a bad system. That line of spaghetti code must take 5 minutes to fix, right? It doesn't make any sense. Now you have to drag the items into the tab. Horrible. Yeah, that sucks. There's a bag add-on that fixes that. Oh, there's an add-on that allows you to fix that? But does it also require you to do other stuff? Or is there an add-on that just fixes that issue? Because I don't want to use just set one tab for equipment, but I have equipment in lots of different tabs as well. But you're not spending any of your own money if you're just buying tokens and converting the Battle and Balance. In order for you to buy a token for gold, someone must be buying one for dollars. That's what controls the price of a token. It's impossible to buy a WoW token for gold unless someone is buying one for real money. So every time someone buys a WoW token for gold, Blizzard is making money because someone is offering that token for real money. The more people buying tokens for gold, the higher the price goes up, and the more people are open for spending real money for gold. Baginator fixes that, but I can still have the default bags, Vimy. Or do I need to use Baginator bags? Like, I want to have these exact, like, bags. But I want to fix this horrible bag system. Where are you from? Finland? No, I'm from Norway. You can choose if you see one big bag or small bags. I'm going to test it, see if I like it. Let's see. Dude, my shit is so fucked up. Where is Yo, any tech gods in the chat? You know, on Windows, the search bar at the bottom, when I click that search to, like, let's say I want to search for CurseForge, right? I click search, and just as I'm about to type, it just closes. I can't use it. Every time I click it, it opens up, and then it instantly closes before I get to write anything. Fucking horrible. Maybe there's a Windows update that I haven't done. What's up, Melissa? Let me see. Browse. Baginator. You're gonna hate it? You're gonna hate that add-on? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Hit tab before you type. Oh, that doesn't work. Do you play Classic? I do. Make a new Windows user profile and transfer shit. Holy fuck. Seems like a lot of work. Yeah, there's like a 99% chance that I fucking hate the add-on. Hey, Frostfair 21, appreciate it, buddy. Welcome back in. Just press the Windows logo key and type. No, it closes down then too. I can press the Windows key and I can, like, open up the different apps and whatever, but I can't search. Any form of Windows searching and it fucks up. Wait, no, I didn't mean a single bag. What the fuck is this? Category groups. What? No! I can't use this, man. How the fuck do you guys use this one? I hate it too, but I hate dragging stuff into Warbank more. Cheers, wizard. Have a good one, buddy. Now try Warbank. Yeah, but I'm not going to use it just for that. Fuck it. No, no, no. There has to be a clever dude who, let me see. Bank. Taste Warband Bank Deposit. Auto deposits your gold. Oh, no. No, that's not it. Fuck it. No! What? I disabled this bullshit. Or uninstalled it. Yeah, someone should make an add-on that allows or fixes depositing into a bank. And that's it. That's all we need. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now we're good. Anyways, boys, ladies, gentlemen, now it's time for a shower, tacos, wine, and chocolate, and laying down on the couch. But I'll be back streaming again tomorrow already, so hopefully you'll have the time to drop by on tomorrow's stream. But until then, have a good Friday evening, and bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye.